Hello there. I wanted to talk with you a little bit about taking Theo for walks. Um, for the foreseeable future, I would look at taking a walk as more of a sensory, exploratory experience rather than getting anywhere. Um, he's just super, right now, I love to see what he's doing. He looks relaxed, he looks easy, he's snacking on things. This is all creating a pleasant kind of sensation about, oh, being outside is great. Because to some degree, being outside is a little bit anxious for him, particularly around sound. There's actually a lot of barking right now. You probably can't hear that. Oh, yes. But I love that even though there's barking, there's all this noise going on, he's able to just kind of hang around and roll around and enjoy. This is the kind of body language I'm looking for. Loose, floppy ears, the snacking on things, obviously, that's just really nice. As we start to walk around a little bit, I'll show you the body language that I don't like so much and that I'd like to see change. But for right now, this is just makes me so happy to see this kind of looseness and relaxation and comfort. All right, I want you to take a look at this, the carriage of the ears. He's noticed something across the street that he's super interested in. So when he's really intent on something, he's staring. Let him stare. Let him continue to stare. The more he can begin to kind of categorize what things are safe, what things represent a threat, then the better. So he's listening, he's trying to figure out what's going on. You see those ears push forward, and that's the real indicator. You also notice his tail is down. When he's unsure, you'll notice his tail kind of hanging down like that, and he's worried. So just let him hang out and work it out. He's just going to stare. So that's totally fine. The tendency is to want to move him along, and particularly when it's like in front of somebody's house or whatever, your tendency is to want to kind of, okay, let's move, let's leave it behind. But better not to. Better to let him sit down. Now he feels a little more comfortable. You see those ears are softer again. He's still doing a little bit of staring, but this is great. It looks boring, but it's super productive time for him. Just organizing, categorizing, figuring out what things are what. Ooh, and now he's able to take a walk a little bit. So that's great. And that's kind of the way you work through some of these places where he gets super stuck. He's just letting him figure it out. And then I tend to just follow him when I walk and try and keep that leash loose. You see again, oh, he's found a wrapper. That's super fun. But again, he's staring. You see those ears projected forward. And I'm just going to let him look. And at some point he's going to resolve all that, and then we're going to move forward again. Oh, this is nice. So he's found another spot. He's watching. He's just trying to figure out if everything's safe, if everything's cool. But again, it's not super intense. I think he's more just observing right now. Hello! And you can tell by those carriage of the ears. Pretty soft, pretty relaxed. But when you see him really push forward, that's when you can really tell that he's starting to get tense about something. For now, he's just observing. He's pretty vigilant. You see his head kind of on a swivel. And he's just looking. Let him do it. It's all good for him. And it'll save you time in the future. So he's doing a little bit chewing. I don't really care. This is a place where he's figuring out what's around, what the world is like. To me, he looks relaxed. He's comfy. He's doing doing normal puppy behavior. So I'm just going to let him do this for a little while and hopefully be able to kind of casually move forward further down the block. Just a little FYI, just to lighten the mood, because he does tend to be a little fearful about walking around. I'm going to take this stick. I'm just going to try and play with it a little bit. And let him hopefully have some fun. Start to associate being outside with fun things. Yes! It's not always heavy. It's not always looking for, what's a threat, what's a problem. Sometimes there's just fun things, and there's games and silly things. So I love to do this a little bit while we walk. Boy, good boy, you better give me that. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. Sorry, it's hard to video, but I'm just tapping it and we're moving on a little down the block. Yeah, getting silly with it. Getting silly with it. Playing a little tug tug. Good boy, yes. There you go. There we go. So I love this walking. So you look at it in that little shake. So that little shake is a little bit of relief, a little bit of a displacement of stress, I would say. So now you see this upright tail. Oh, he's really going. Now I'm not going to be worried about placement and having him right next to me right now. My main thing is that he wants to go forward, and I'm like, okay, I am here for that. I'm going to let him sniff and breathe and basically try to follow where he wants to go as much as possible, because again, he's just demonstrating this big happy upright tail, feeling pretty brave behavior. Now he just saw something he's a little concerned about. I'm just going to let him hang around. All this is very, very good. Keep on sniffing. All right, he's really going. I got a nice, happy, rhythmic walk. It was rhythmic until we landed on the gutter water. We don't want to drink that. No, we're not going to drink that. No, sir. Come on. Good job. Good job. We're going. We do love things in the gutter. Yeah, baby. Nice. Again, I'm not going to worry too much about placement. I'm just trying to build a happy, happy walk. So he is watching someone right now ahead of him. Ah, good, good, good. Yeah. So you can see that kind of body language. It's a little unsure. He's staring. You see the tail kind of. Oop, we're not doing that. No, no. What I was going to say is a little unsure tail that's kind of droopy. But right now, I'm loving this. Nice, happy. You see that tail? You see that movement ahead? Happy camper. So we're just going to I'm just going to let him go. Keep doing this as long as possible until he finds something else to be a little worried about. And then we're just going to hang out and watch. Good boy. You're amazing. You have plenty of time later on to worry about his placement and keeping him close. What you want right now, the big thing is just joy, ease, relaxation around the new and normal things that you have in a neighborhood. Passing car, did great. Good boy, you're amazing. You're amazing. Yeah. I'm just happy to see him moving along with this happy upright tail, because a week ago he was pretty much not able to get any farther than maybe a couple of feet before he wanted to stop and watch. So that's the benefit of allowing that stopping and watching behavior. I know it's annoying. I know it drives you crazy. But anyway, yeah, just let it go and you'll find that he speeds up over time. Oh, now you found a shady spot. Now, to me, this looks like a different kind of this is not a worry spot. This is a spot where he's like, okay, it's shady, it's nice. I'm just going to chill out here and relax. I don't care. I'm fine with that. You'll see it kind of solves itself a little bit faster because it's not really about worry. It's just that little enjoyment. But again, I'm always thinking about just his enjoyment, his pleasure in just being outside and enjoying himself. So we can, like I said, we can work on placement later. But for now, feeling good. Happy, loose, waggy body language. Love to see it. He found a pine cone. So we got to about as far as he's ever gone before. He got to the end of that threshold and he was like, whoop, that's as far as I want to go. And then he turned, and then we turned back around because I don't want to press the issue and make him go farther than he feels comfortable. He did find a souvenir, which is a little pine cone, and I'm okay with that. You'll find a lot of times to hold something in the mouth is comforting. And so a lot of times you'll find dogs that want to hold on to a pine cone, hold on to a stick, whatever, and it kind of helps them manage their feelings about, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit stressed out. So anyway, he's doing great. Now it looks really playful and easy and comfortable, and I'm super happy about that. When he got to his threshold at the other side, you could see him stiffen up, you know, just some muscular tension. You could see his tail became very upright, ears projected forward, just kind of a stance of concern. So at that point, he just said, nope, that's as far as I want to go. We turned back around and all that's good. Super good. Just kind of be sensitive to how far away from the house he can be and feel comfortable. So he's just chilling out here, watching things going by. I'm going to feed him when he turns back to me. Yes. That was a car that just went by, no big deal. I missed that. Yes. So I'm just kind of rewarding for some attention back my direction, because I feel like he's pretty solid now, at least in the front yard with what's going on. So now we're taking a step further, which is okay. You've kind of taken in the world. He hears a sound that's bothering him. That's fine. I'm going to let him take it in. But when he turns back to me, I'm going to feed him. Yes. Good job. Looking, looking, looking. Checking things out. Yeah. When he turns back my way, I'm going to feed him. Yes. Good boy. Very nice. Very, very nice. And now he's very interested in earning more snacks, which I love, because that's overriding his concern about all the other other sounds and weird things going on. There's construction. Yeah, good boy. He's just checking out things when he turns back my direction. Yes, I'm going to feed him. Good boy.